right. Yeah. So we back.
You don't have to say all that. That shit probably gonna get cut.
This man he's not talking to us. He's talking to the audience.
No, I love it though. I love it though.
I'm like,
I love it. Yo, think about it for just conversation. So you can look dead.
Yeah, he's looking at the camera.
I'm looking at the camera. And
I don't think I looked at the camera the whole time.
I
think
you
I've been looking at John.
No, you haven't.
I haven't. But then again, like once again, this is my first time truly like
doing it with other
people.
Okay. That's Jay Leno over here.
Yeah,
but I look once in a blue moon. Like whenever I say something, whatever, I look up and I say something. But you can, however you want to do it, brother.
Yeah. I've been having fun with it.
You know what I'm saying? I know.
You
been finding yourself.
I was just calling because I'm like, yo, this nigga loves life. He like,
so we back.
Hello, America. That's the Bernie Mac over here.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yo, Bernie Mac over here.
Hey, he be leaning in, motherfucker too.
I'm telling you,
America.
Man. I was trying to tell you something.
You gotta lean in. Relax yourself.
That's me, man. Come on. I'm Bernie with you.
5 years.
All right.
Big loss. And then we're going to talk about W's. Go ahead.
All right, man. So, in the last 5 years, when I think about losses and the biggest ones that I've had, I would have to start with the first biggest loss in like 2018 for me was my mom ended up moving back to Panama. And with her moving back to Panama, it was one of them situations where it was kind of like how it was in 2012-ish or something shit like that when she had moved to Orlando, and I basically had an open crib for months on end. Like, that was fun. But
young daFeaux.
Oh my god, that shit was amazing. But yeah, so like once she bounced and all of that, like I just as much as it was a loss, I just kind of was telling myself like, all right, like now it's my time to like
grow up.
That and write my own book. Like I got super fascinated into just like, all right, my life is a book. Let me start writing it type shit.
Before you continue,
yeah,
I have a question about that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna forget it if I don't say it now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you look at life as one whole book, or do you look at life as different books? And the only reason why I ask that because I don't look at my life as different chapters.
Yeah,
I look at my life as different stages. So each stage is a different book that I'm writing. So it's almost like a continuation. You feel me? Like I got this part of my life.
Right.
It ends, and it's like, shit. What's next? What is he gonna write next?
I got you.
And then this new stage happens, and it's like, okay, you gotta start this writing.
That makes your life sound so exciting.
I'm laughing, dude. I love that. I love how you put that shit. I love how you put
I like
that.
That
That's some real shit. That's hard. That's
okay,
hard.
great.
So that to answer that question, while you were saying that, bro, the only thing I could think of is like I honestly feel like I didn't start the whole book concept or even thinking about a book up until like I graduated high school, but it didn't become serious for me until like 2018, talking in the last 5 years. But more specifically, because how you said it, like how you broke it up into books and like what he's gonna write next, I kind of feel like my life before 2018 was like a movie. Like the book is more intricate. The movie is like, you know, it's digestible shit. Like, oh, boy grows up, goes to high school.
It's sporadic. It's everywhere.
Exactly.
It's all these mixing stuff up. Okay.
You know, it's things that you can consume at like, you know, at like barely paying attention type shit. But the book that I started writing in 2018 with the first loss, that's where it's like it's the biggest development of the character. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and it's not an actual book.
Yeah.
But it can be though.
It could be. You know what I'm saying? But
go ahead.
we gonna work on that because I've always liked that idea. But that will be the first biggest loss in the last 5 years. Then the second loss comes from my uncle. I lost my uncle in I think 2018 or 2019ish.
Rest his soul.
Appreciate that, man. And it's like I wanted to bring that up because like how you brought up your loss and how you said at the time like everybody was beefing and all that shit like that. Like it's the same thing that was happening in my family. Like around his loss, like it's like we fucking fell apart. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I saw the worst of everybody, and it really was like difficult for my mother because it's just like, you know, she felt so much for her brother passing away, but at the same rate she was going through what you was going through, dog. Like in terms of trying to call to get, you know, feedback from what's going on, and literally saying no. They literally said she just can't find out what the fuck is going on. And to see like that anger come out of my mom, it was crazy. So it kind of bleeds into daFeaux Nito too, because that was my third greatest loss. Because I didn't realize, you know, you don't realize how the anger from your parents literally kind of like finds its way into you. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't, cause like they going through life, they struggling, and you feel that struggle too.
Especially when you around it.
Yeah, when you're right there.
When you're in it, that energy, you soak up that energy.
Yeah.
You know, they do say you are the people you're around with, right?
100%.
So when you living with your parents or whatever, especially when you're a little older, because you're going through whatever the case is, and they going through something, you start pulling from that. Especially when you're not going through something yourself, you kind of just coasting through life.
Yeah.
You tend to
exactly
get the energy.
Because
so,
I'm looking at her suffering. It's just like, damn, who's making my mom mad? You know what I'm saying? Like, who's angering her? You know what I'm saying?
Jack Beanstalk. Boom, boom.
You know what I'm saying? Oh man,
no, that's a fact. That's a fact.
The crazy shit about it is that, like, boom, she's going through that, and she's not able to grieve properly because who the fuck could in that situation? And then Nito and I were going through growing pains, simple growing pains.
That's what it is.
Simple growing pains as boys turning into men, and now we're boys turning into men trying to like do something serious. So it's like me trying to overcompensate on super seriousness, but Nito's still trying to show me like, dog, just enjoy this shit, my nigga. Like, get fly, have fun, you know what I'm saying? Just chill a little bit more, you know? But I didn't realize that I was bringing in a lot of anger from like how my mom was grieving and how even I was grieving from that loss. Like, you know, I was talking to a shorty at that time, and she didn't really understand how to like deal with somebody that was grieving. I'm like over here losing a fucking family member, and she's like, well, I'm bored. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on here?
It's hard when you're young, though.
It is, and
especially when you know you never gone through that type of process. It's hard. I mean,
exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I never really put that on her or whatever, but it's just like, I think that I was just I wasn't aware of how these losses were affecting me. And then once it was official, you know what I'm saying, Nito and I got on the phone. And he was like, yo, hey, listen, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to do my thing by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to just kind of fall more into who I am. You know what I'm saying? That's more so what I took from it. And once we had the conversation, I'm not going to lie to you, like, I think I told you already. I was like incredibly hurt because it's like, I'm not going to lie, it's my best friend. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, fuck, bro, like, is there any way we can fix this? Like, but it was just like, it was more of a thing that I had to understand as it was a growing pain as a boy turning into a man. Because at the time, he wasn't able to openly speak on what he was going through with his moms. You know what I'm saying? And again, you see how I took the anger from my mom, right? And I fucked up the relationship, but he took what he was going through and he didn't say nothing. So his like absence in our relationship, and I'm over here like, yeah, like fucking Soldier Boy, like all in his ear and shit like that. Like it was just like, yo, Rudy, shut the fuck up.
Not because Nito's not an open person.
Exactly.
Well, was not an open person.
Right.
Let's put that. Let's really put it out there. At that time,
better, America.
A lot better. I know what the fuck we doing.
Hey, this is therapy right here.
It is, man. You know, so like I said, it really helped me understand how deep the losses were because it was attached to even his personal loss, my personal loss. I was like, holy fucking shit, like I didn't know that this man was going through that, and it made sense like why he reacted to my anger the way that he did, because it's like if I would have gave you that anger, you would have punched me in the face and said, the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, chill the fuck out. You know what I mean? But And there were times that I did it. I was like, Felix, you don't understand. Steven's pissing me out. It was like, I used to go crazy because it's like, I was just so fucking mad.
But even then, I was just like, yo, y'all just gotta chill. But that's
I
all.
Had to chill.
But that's all it was. But at that time, that's all I knew, right? Like, even though I was older, at that time, I still didn't go through shit. I mean, I was going out drinking every day. Like, I'm just chilling. Like, I'm living this life, just doing my thing, and it's just like, I don't know what to tell you. Like,
exactly.
Like, I'm about to go get lit. You talking about?
You were mad over here.
I'm over here, and then I mean, when all that happened, once again, it was just me and Miguel.
Right.
I wasn't with his moms. So it's like when I did have him, then that was my focus. Yeah, so it's just like, now you going to do something? So I'm like, well, I'm going to go chill my son real quick.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like times change, things change, but it's a thing of still me personally not going through it. So my response is a typical everyday response. Well, y'all just got to chill, man. Y'all be okay.
Exactly.
You know, when it was deeper than that.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't know until you finally go through the journey, go through the experience, and it was just like, oh shit, man. We need to chill, man. I was wilding out.
Yeah,
I gotta grow up. You know, even me, I was just like, yo, this ain't it.
Exactly.
So
you was also like finding your footing in even our own losses. You know what I'm saying? So, fast forwarding after that, you know what I'm saying? After, you know what I'm saying, the daFeaux Nito loss, we're getting into like 2021, 2022. I would say in those years, the biggest loss, it feels like it's happening still to this moment. And I want to say something too, to both of y'all. It was really, 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 really dope hearing y'all speak on your losses before I spoke on mine, only because it's like, it really helps you hear what other people value as a loss, what they would call a loss. You get what I'm saying? And it really helps you look at your situation like, yo, like, you don't have to call certain things losses in terms of, you know, damn, you know what I'm saying, like maybe you're putting too much sauce on it. Certain things aren't losses, certain things are growth, certain things had to happen, right? So I'm gonna sum up the last loss that I've had in the last 5 years, which I feel like is still finding its way all the way out of me, is I'm losing this part of me that feels like I need to get advice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I said recently in a song Nito and I are about to do, it's coming. You know what I'm saying?
H3 pussy.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta put that in there. I said recently that I became my own OG in 2023. And it'll also bring back to circle like while we wasn't talking, because there was a time where I was going to Felix, and like Felix is saying, he's also finding his way through his loss. He's finding his way through his pain and everything that he's going through. And I'm over here like looking at Felix like, bro, you keep on having all these plans and all these big things you want to do, and every time you talk to me, we never do it, and I'm getting mad, and nothing is happening other than me making a bad situation worse, because it's all in good timing. It's all in your timing. It's all in what's in store for everybody. You get what I'm saying? And I didn't understand what I was asking of you, because you are also finding it for yourself. But what I have been losing is this need of feeling like I need to get advice. I feel like I can finally start to follow the voice inside of me. So now we swing into the wins in the last 5 years.
But ain't nothing wrong with asking for advice.
I know, but the thing is that sometimes, bro, and most of the times previously, and for most of my fucking life, bro, it would seem like I would have my own mind. And I would speak to somebody and use their perception over what I am living in.
Well, yeah, you was more confident of that person saying what they were saying instead of you being more confident yourself.
Yeah.
But that's a good loss.
That's
what you're going through, because
on.
Once again, and like I said, it's the journey, right? It's you having to lose who you would talk to about things. It's about you having to go through things and make your own decisions.
Yes.
Because I was the same way. When I was lost, hey, yo, ma.
Exactly.
I'm quick to call my, hey, ma, what you think about this? Hey, ma, what you think about this? When they came to a point where it's just like,
you got to be that voice.
Yeah. Who cares when anyone thinks, right?
That too.
That's my thing. Like I had to stop worrying about what this person's gonna think or what this person would do, whatever the case, because nobody's in my shoes. Right. I'm in my own shoes. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Like I got friends who share kids just like me, but they going through child support issues or they got baby mama issues. Well, I don't got none of that. Right. You feel me? I don't have the energy even to fight with my baby moms. Even if she wanted to pick a fight, I don't have the energy for it. I just be like, yo, all right, you good. Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to entertain it because that's just who I am. Right. But many years ago, I probably would have, yo, mom, what you think I should do with this or whatever the case is? Mm-hmm. Now, I don't even like that. Now, my mom be like, hey, yo, what you doing with this? Hey, I'm doing this, man. Exactly. You know, I don't know what to tell you, but this is how I'm rolling. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I'm telling my mom what I'm doing. Now, my mom's asking me for advice. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't confident with who I was. Yeah. I wasn't that confident man. Now, I'm that man where I'm confident where I can tell you something. And, yo, hey, baby, you better listen, man. This is real. You feel me? But I'm also confident to tell you, hey, I don't got shit to tell you. This is you. This is for you to make. Exactly. You feel me? That's powerful. But that's when that person needs to start taking that step on their own. Yeah. When someone tells you, yo, honestly, this is what you gotta roll with. You gotta do it on your own. You gotta figure it out. It's because no matter what I tell you, that journey's it's your journey. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not gonna be there till whatever it's your. You have to figure out what's gonna at the end of it all make you happy. Exactly. But that's something that I think that's something that we all go through. Exactly, man. And it takes losses, right? As we all spoke about, but also takes wins. It wins to build, and within every loss, a door is open. No matter what it is, right? I had to learn how to take the death of the family. How you learn to take the death of his mom. Right. A door opened. Yeah. For him, it was emotionally how to open up. You feel me? For me, it's like for me, how I took the death of my grandparents. Yeah. Who's gonna take charge of the family after this? Yeah. Now, who's the head of the family? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm looking at it like my uncle's over here, my auntie's over here, my mom's over here. They're not talking to each other. Right. All right. Me and my brother, we the next best thing is we don't clash over none of this stuff. We speak. You feel me? Who's going to take charge now of the family? Who's going to hold the family up? Who's going to bring the kids together? You know what I'm saying? Who's going to hold the Christmases and stuff like that? I was just talking to my wife about this recently. Like, yo, on her side, people are getting older and are passing away. Someone recently just passed away. And it's one of those things where I'm talking to my wife, like, yo, sooner or later, we're going to have to pick up the traditions that you guys do. Right? Because they have traditions. They have Christmas parties, Thanksgiving parties. Right. You feel me? So it's like, it's little things, you know what I'm saying? We all get together, we do barbecues. There's little traditions, and it's like, yo, sooner or later, that's us. We're gonna have to take that mantle. So
also create some of your own, man.
It's at that as well. So it's one of those things where now it's just like that's where I'm at. So that's the reason why it's like, yo, I can't sit here and no longer ask, yo, what should I do? You know, big things. Just like I hit you earlier. Like, y'all got to talk to you about something. Exactly. You know, it's about some work stuff that we talk about. We'll talk about that later. But that's what I mean. Those little things, of course, because I want to piggyback. That's my new thing. Like, y'all thinking this way. That sounds good. Let me do it with this. Gotcha. You feel me? It's not just let me take your advice and just run with it. Yeah. Of course. It's about this is what I was thinking. Let me see how you thinking about this situation, and let's see where we can kind of just meet up or whatever the case is. So
collaborate.
That loss that you talking about, that's a good loss. That's a win. That's what I say. In the loss, there's a win. And always in the loss, there's a win. So so you got to go and get and what's your wins with all these losses?
That's what I'm saying, man. The biggest one was how that loss turned into that first win. And again, I would have to say that it was a win with my shorty. You know what I'm saying? In the last 5 years, I'm gonna be real. Like, It's been crazy up and down. I done called Nito all kind of shit. Like, I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking kill this bitch. Everything.
He don't mean it now. He don't mean that now.
Listen, she know I mean it. God damn it.
He don't mean it. We don't promote violence.
We don't promote none of that. Listen, you know it's coming off the hip with it. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I say that because it's just like, man, listen, y'all, like when you start a new relationship, it comes with ups and downs that you know that you feel like you can almost anticipate. You can anticipate, oh, she might not like ice cream, or she might not want to go here, or she might not want to eat this. Like, these are like things that you anticipate. But you don't anticipate COVID. You don't fucking anticipate being locked up in the same house with the first time you're living with this person. You didn't expect none of this. But it happens. And guess what you gotta do? Make a fucking decision. And since we had made the decision before COVID to rock with each other, we fucking got through it, man. We got through COVID together. We got through a fucking a fake eviction, G. Like, in the state of Florida, you could be paying rent and they can put a fucking eviction notice on your door just because they want to. And we got through that shit, fighting the shit in the court and all of that. Then we got through a situation where they gutted the whole fucking ceiling in the middle of the day at 1 p.m. this year.
That's like a couple months ago, man.
A couple of months ago. Ain't that funny what trauma do to you? Fuck up your whole timeline, right? Exactly. So, I call it a win, man.
That's marriage.
That's marriage.
That's marriage.
Yeah, man.
COVID was marriage. That was your ring.
Yeah, that
was basically, yo, this is who you gonna be. This is who you, if you choose. This is who you choosing to be with.
Because we done went through it.
Oh yeah,
you get me.
But every relationship we gonna go through it,
right? But that was a different time. That was a different type of it.
that was your it. Good job. Whatever you drive, good job. Just great job.
But yeah, man, that was
his little pottery there. He just drive. No, but that's what it is. That's your journey. Yeah, this is. Yeah. Relationship's being perfect.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I counted that one as my second W, right? And then here go my third W, right? My third W was rediscovering why I love doing music. You know what I'm saying? And because again, the loss from daFeaux Nito, I'm talking about we was getting off the motherfucking stage in Sunfest and parents was coming up to us and saying our kids are mesmerized by your performance. I'm over, and this nigga called me about something. We got on the phone like, I don't want to fuck with you more. I said, Nito, but the kids.
I did not say that.
Okay, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. But I did say, but Nito, the kids. They fucking loved us. Dog, on some real shit. So it's just like, to go from that.
Was lit, though. I'm not gonna forget when we got off stage. There was people fucking with us, and they were like, "Can we get your autograph?" And we were like, "Yeah." Oh, it's just you.
It was amazing, but again, like, you know, to experience that, right? And then we stopped making music. We stopped, you know what I'm saying, doing all the shit that we doing. Like, again, I'm like, damn, like, what the I came out with an R&B album y'all niggas will never hear. I dropped like 4 or 5 singles.
Y'all good for doing that. Y'all good for doing that.
Listen, y'all never hear that shit.
We heard it already.
Y'all good for doing that.
Well, you ain't hear that shit. That shit. I was over here like.
Well, y'all good for even just making music and not sharing it.
That too. I dropped like a gang of singles that I'm about
to hack y'all laptops.
No, I deleted that shit, to be real. I don't want nobody to hear that. But
once it's on the internet,
Magic, delete that shit off your hard drive, nigga. Don't
Magic has it.
Yeah, I hope he don't. But anyway,
bribery. I'm gonna hit that man up, boy. Woo-wee.
But yeah, man. After that, like, it was hard to figure out like what's gonna make me love this shit again. Like, you know, like what's gonna make me like fall into an identity or a character that I can actually project through the mic. And I found that shit, man, after going through all of this adversity and going through the wins too, and just being able to really understand, like, okay, like, you know, what you really enjoy about rap is, you know, expression and your ability to kind of like make people see what you see. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And if I see myself a certain way, I take a lot of pride and also take a lot of joy in being able to like project it through the mic. You know what I'm saying? And being able to make you feel like, you know what I'm saying, like I am what I'm saying. Because realistically it is. But to be able to master that is what allowed me to fall back into it. So that is my final and one of my greatest wins, man. You know what I'm saying? Respect.
Love that, man.
Love that,
Yo,
man.
boys, man, that's amazing.
You amazing, man.
Not chill out.
We amazing.
So, all right, so.
And if I wasn't, then why would I say I am? I thought you were gonna say that after you said it. Like I am.
Yo, it's Kanye, not Eminem.
I'm talking about what you said before. Your whole little speech about why you love music. You like I am what I am, and I wouldn't say that. You literally just said that.
Yeah, eating while you talking. Man, leave damn chips alone. Listen, so
yeah,
going. First of all, I'm glad you're back on the music because I remember talking about I slapped the shit out of y'all when y'all quit. So, by the way, you turned that into, you know, like those gifts. That shit was so sweet. Like that. Yeah. I made the album. I made the album. So we gonna piggyback off that.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Y'all still listen to hip hop music? Y'all still listen to rap?
Oh man, shit, that is a hell to the yeah.
So right now, this very moment, like, who would be your artist listen to? I personally, yeah, I know. Yeah, I ain't fucking with music like that. I ain't fucking with hip hop like that in such a long time. Mm-hmm. Like, I just don't like.
Yeah.
I'm not saying. For me, they're just not what's out here now. I just don't like none of the new artists. Like, right. Everything sounds very the same.
Very.
And to me, that's what made me lose interest. And now there's a few artists here and there that, of course, we'll get into that I listen to. Mm-hmm. But besides that, I think everything just becomes so mundane and so just repetitive.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I can't deal with this.
I ain't mad at you. Yeah, it's become something where if you do choose to enjoy hip hop, like if you, and again, the words I'm using them very, very intentionally. If you do choose to enjoy hip hop, it has become a sport of a research. You have to be a researcher if you want to enjoy hip hop, because there is hip hop out there to enjoy, but the sport. It has now turned into a sport of searching for it.
Yeah, there's so much.
No, because it's not put in front of your face.
Well, because there's so much.
No.
It's so microwavable. People just dropping music just because.
No, again, listen to the words. If you want to enjoy hip-hop isn't what's out right now. Rap is what's out.
Okay, I get you, but I've always searched music, though.
Right.
We've always been researchers of music. Mixtapes. Oh, that Piff. Well, I mean, come on. Listen, I'll never forget when this man hit me about 3-4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Long-term mentality.
Oh.
Okay? Okay? And he said, yo, you just have to listen to this.
Right now.
And I remember that. I remember waking up. I remember washing my face. Shorty. Yeah. I remember rolling up. I remember hitting him up like an hour later, too.
Yeah.
Like, yo.
Wow.
Like, yo, this shit is, I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's been...
And I can't have that feeling again.
But I feel like you can, right? Just all depends who you listen to. Like me.
Oh, okay, yeah.
When Joey Badass dropped his album, what was it? 2000.
Yeah, you heard it?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was for me at that time.
Repeat.
To me at that time, it was a fresh breath air, right? Rest in peace, but Mac Miller.
Yeah.
When he went, what was it? What is it? Divine Feminine. Yeah, Divine Feminine. Then we went to Swimmings.
Yeah.
Like that's artist work right there.
Real shit.
And if you want to go back, Faces, that mixtape, which now made it into an album, but Faces, that was the beginning of like, oh damn. And I also saw Faces as of him screaming and asking for help. If you listen to a lot of the songs, so like that was him. Ab-Soul recently dropped. You know, I don't think it's been a year yet, but Ab-Soul dropped. It's been a year, hasn't it?
From the last one?
From Ab-Soul,
Herbert.
I think it's been a year.
Yeah, you can say that.
It's been a year. Yeah, so that right there had just been the thing that I needed that.
Got you, yeah.
What I needed that.
Yeah.
Like I mean, Avada Kendrick was the Ab-Soul's one, because Ab-Soul was my introduction to it.
Yeah.
To Kendrick, to to J-Rock, to Schoolboy Q, like that's what it is. And then I also bumped into a dude called The Reason.
Oh yeah, they're like alternative, right? Alternative rock.
No, The Reason.
No, that's
he's part of TDE.
Okay.
He's part of TDE.
He what you said he was?
The Reason.
His name is just Reason.
Nah, it's The Reason. He recently changed it to Reason.
Oh, okay.
But before it was The Reason.
Okay, I didn't know him. I didn't know him then. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. So he rapping.
I feel like he sound like a substitute teacher, bro.
No.
I like
Damn,
he the nigga that come in there with a motherfucking a button up and a tie and some jeans on.
He be
like
spitting,
I'm gotta take
man.
him
The
serious.
shit that he be spitting. He be spitting.
That.
And who I never slept on was Sci-Hi. He's the one that keep on listening to.
He dropped some weird shit with Pusha T just now. But go ahead.
Put it on, yeah.
Yeah.
But I listen to it.
It's a lot of.
It's a lot of. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been listening to it, listening to it. I got him on Instagram. He broke it down on Instagram. Even the lyrics and just everything about it. Just
comes with a manual.
Oh my god! I love how you just said that. It's funny because video games, I love my manuals. But it's because there's so much that he's putting in the song that it's almost like you get some and some might go over your head, and that's okay. Sometimes you need that person to like, hey yo, this is what I meant with this. This is what I meant with that. But yeah, you're right. With hip hop, you still have to search, but probably more intensively because of what's being put out compared to what's being left behind or whatever the case, or not being put out as much. Yeah, you feel me? Not being marketed as hard as it should be marketed.
Yeah.
So
that good shit.
So, but when you find yourself at a point where you can't listen to hip hop or rap, whatever, what throwbacks you guys go to?
What you got, Nito?
I got.
Yeah, look on throwbacks.
He want to be accurate with this one. You know what I'm saying?
Not because, like, I be going... I don't want to just, like, say niggas that I'm not listening to.
I feel you. So, yeah.
Recently, I found myself listening to Lloyd Banks. This nigga put me on his latest
Halloween
album.
Havoc 4.
Yo, that shit was crazy.
Okay.
So, Banks... And he only has one feature. I think it's by Vado, and that shit was crazy. And I'm like, bro, Vado is another one. That nigga's a menace. I was like, bro... crazy, you feel me? I'm listening to, and these are just the throwbacks, right? That I find myself still in rotation. 50 forever, you feel me? Like I've been listening to the Massacre album. You feel me? I'm like, yo, that was a classic album. And this is just a combination of the two, not necessarily them separately, and it's Jay-Z and Jay Electronica. I've been finding their collabs and listening to them like crazy. There's one where it's both of them, and they're both talking about their losses, and Jay Electronica lost his mom, and I was like, bro, I felt that one to the heart. That one's like one of my favorite songs. I'm gonna forever keep Fab on rotation. Fab, my
That's
dad.
a fact.
Like, yeah.
He don't mean that, but don't put that out there.
Hell yeah.
Nah, Fab.
No.
Fab always on rotation.
Always.
He has never left the rotation.
Yeah, but I'm like, bro, this nigga like forever be relevant. You feel me? And then those are just like my throwbacks that I keep like on rotation. As far as like current hip hop niggas that I keep, who keep, inspiring me on a daily, honestly, is Dave East. And I actually got the privilege of meeting him earlier this year. And the reason why like I still listen to these artists and daFeaux is because like their storytelling is impeccable. The songs itself represents what my brand represents. Here today, gone tomorrow. The irony of that is that my music I listen to is timeless. The shit we do is timeless. And then just I feel like I listen to these niggas plus daFeaux is because like they rap about a subject. Music nowadays, niggas just rap about nothing. Yeah. They rap about nothing, and I'm like, I was watching the documentary on like I think it was like Youngboy, right? And literally he just listens to the beat, freestyles and records a bar at a time, but he don't know what he's saying. Right. He's like, I ain't never heard this beat. I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm just like, niggas don't rap about a subject no more. They just rap. You feel me? And that's the difference what he was saying between rap and hip hop. Like I still listen to hip hop. I don't really listen to rap. You feel me? The only time I rap is when I freestyle. Cause I don't know what I'm about to say. You feel me? So it's like, but like I'm a hip hop. Like I storytell. Like we do hip hop. You feel me? We don't rap. We don't rap about like. I feel like we probably be on, and it'd be easier for us to make songs if we were just rappers. You feel me? But because we're hip hop artists, it's different. You feel me? Because we actually reporting like shit that we actually lived through. You feel me? Not like shit that's fabricated or like what we heard from our homeboy or like like just real shit. Life. You feel me? Like so it's just like that. And then I mean that's basically what I got as far as like what I'm listening to and who I'm listening to right now. You feel me? Like daFeaux and then all those classic artists. I mean I got Nas and shit and T.I. on there, but like I listen to their music, not keeping up on what's going on. And this nigga's about to bring up.
No,
he's gonna bring up T.I.'s badass kid.
I really was not.
Hey, you got my text message on that one.
I know. Oh my, 8:00 in the morning. Oh jeez,
you feel me?
You put that face. I said, oh no, good. Oh no, you can pop it with that face if you want, nigga. DCF on me. That's the game.
Exactly.
Woo, boy.
Oh man.
When I seen him, I'm like, yo, that little kid was on the TV show on T.I.'s show, T.I. and Tiny. I'm like talking about he was raised in the hood, but that's here or there.
We don't know nothing. That's on there, man.
So yeah, no, who's on your roster?
Shit, man. When we say like the artists that keeping me on hip hop, and keeping me like man in love with this shit, I'm gonna be real. As much as I want to say Ransom, you know this. I'm gonna have to say Conway the fucking machine. It's something about La Máquina. Bro, oh my God, listen, and it's something about watching somebody that comes from adversity and chooses the hip hop route. Because, you can come from adversity and go to rap route and come up with, like, some mainstream hits that, I mean, real shit, it's still telling your story. Like, like, you look at artists like Future, you look at artists like even Lil Baby, like, the message is more mainstream. You know what I'm saying? But it still shows that, you came from a place. But when you choose hip-hop and you choose to tell your story in a hip-hop form, and use that gritty boom bap nasty, it's like it teleports who's ever listening right there. So there's been times where like I haven't had any inspiration to really feel proud that I listen to hip hop, that I like rap, and I turn on a Conway song and it's just like my confidence level just goes out the fucking roof, because it's just like the form of expression. It's like a simple recipe for confidence. Like, cause you're on beat. It's in your face. It's to a place where you don't have to ask a question of where you're at. It's described in its full body. You get what I'm saying? Through the beat and how Conway be doing his thing. So it would be Conway that's definitely keeping me with hip hop. Then you got Westside Gunn. That's obviously in the same family, but Westside Gunn is really what has been what I've leaned into more, because it's funny, you know, daFeaux Nito came up saying, oh, we ain't gonna rap about the jewels and the shines and the fly shit. And I'm using the soft voice because this is when we was kids. But now we grown men. And it's more of a thing where it's like niggas gotta stay fly, you know what I mean? Like, it gotta be a thing where the clothes has to feel a certain way. The outfit gotta complement a certain kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? Everything has to go together and feel together and smell right and look nice. Like, I'm leaning more into that because it's just like, if that's something that I enjoy, I come from being a super fan of Ghostface and Raekwon, Purple Tape. How could I not see that and me being and becoming more of the man that I want to be, not see that as something that keeps me closer to hip hop? You know what I'm saying? It's all in the same family. It all deals with the same thing. And notice how I mentioned two people and then I mentioned Ghostface and Raekwon. It's like that's like what's breathing life every single day into why I keep on going back into hip hop. So it will be Conway and Westside Gun, of course, Ransom, of course, Dave East is Hoffa. That's my shit. You don't know. Shit. Myself, man. I'll be honest with you. That shit I be kicking, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm very proud of where I've taken my pen.
He ain't gonna be modest. He's not gonna be modest.
No, because I want these motherfuckers to know what we doing, Nito. And the place this nigga is taking his pen, all right now.
Age 3.
That's what's gonna keep y'all really locked in.
Growth.
Nigga ain't speak no old school artist, nigga.
I just said Ghostface and Raekwon.
Oh, I was just caught up in like the new artist.
He did. For me, it's been like the Jay-Z Reasonable Doubt. It's been a lot of like when I was.
Can I just interject real quick? Since you said Jay-Z, Sha Money XL, and Jay-Z have a song together. I believe it's Get Money. That's the throwback song that I also is in that old school thing. But Jay-Z, Reasonable Doubt.
Nah, we going to that. I've been leaning back to like when I was back in high school. So you get like you get like a lot of the Snoop Dogg with Pharrell's. You feel me? And then I move and then Fab has always been there. So when I go back to Fab, I definitely listen to Breathe. that was that track. Whoo! From that track, oh man, that's the 106 in Park days on that one right there. But I like to. But to me, you know, I grew up in the era where Tupac, it was Biggie, it was, you know, then Jay-Z, then Nas, and you had the Mobb Deeps. You feel me? Then I moved down south. You had the Trick Daddies going on. You know what I'm saying? You had Baby D. I don't know if you know him, but another one. Then she had T.I.P. at the time. But to me, when I got older, hip hop hit real big when it was Mac, when it was Currency, when it was Wiz, when it's J. Cole, it was Kendrick. I'm gonna put XV because I still listen to XV.
Damn, shout out XV.
I still listen to XV to this day.
That Wonka Vader.
Oh my god.
Jedi Knight.
Oh my god. That Jedi Knight was amazing. I listened to the Final Fantasy 15 that he has. But damn, who else was in that? And those mix of artists there. Dom Kennedy, Big Sean. And Big Sean also leveled up with his music. Like,
I don't know about that.
Nah, you tripping.
I don't know about that.
He about to get punched.
Dog, come on, man. Detroit? Are you saying that off of Detroit?
Detroit 2 was fire.
Detroit 2 was fire.
What song? Name one song of Detroit 2.
And the one before and the one before Detroit 2.
Post Malone, that was like a single.
I rest my case.
I'm
playing. Okay,
how about Zen the fuck out?
Zen the
on
fuck
Detroit 2?
Yes. ZTFO.
Yeah, no. He's a hater.
Harder Than My Demons?
No, I was listening to...
They got like 3 songs with Lil Wayne on Funeral. And you still hating?
I was listening to Rome Streets.
How about
Rome Streets?
How about before Detroit 2? What was the one that album? Balcony.
I know which one you're talking about.
Sunday. What is it? Sunday Jetpack. I mean, that was a personal album. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Either way, it's that whole crew that I've been listening to, and I tell you now, my darkest moments, Mac Miller was what put me through.
Damn.
I had some true dark times, and Mac Miller put me through some dark times.
What? How far back did you go with Mac Miller?
It wasn't when he first came out.
Yeah. Well, no, in the dark time, how far back into his catalog?
I started with I went with Faces and worked my way out.
Oh, okay.
By that time, Swimmings came out.
Damn. Okay.
No, but he had some shit on Macadelic though.
No, he did. But
Macadelic came out before Faces.
Even on Kids.
But for me, Faces was perfect
for where you was. Yeah,
for where I was at. You feel me?
Yeah,
so it the scream for help, like I said, I keep going that the scream for help was big because I felt like that's what I needed to do, but I couldn't.
Got you.
Divine Feminine is a way to love a woman, but I couldn't.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? You know, like and even the last track with Kendrick, and I think he has his grandmother at the end speaking, like. That's love, you feel me? Yeah. And then you go into Swimmings, and Swimmings is just like, I'm here. They're like, this is where I'm at. It's almost like a balance a little bit. So it was a collection of so much emotions that I feel like I couldn't manage through. You feel me? I couldn't accept or give. So it was just those things. So that helped go through. Awesome. And then for like, you know, I'll go back to a lot of J. Cole and Kendrick mixtapes, especially Friday Night Lights for J. Cole.
Oh my
especially
God.
High Power. And,
do you still have it like on your hard drive?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
You're lucky.
Yes, sir.
Yes, lucky.
Sir. Yes, sir. So it's those type of it's those type of music that I love. You feel me? Now mind you, I think is J. Cole's label. He has, I think, what is it, Jin?
J. Cole, Dreamville.
JID.
JID is Jid, right?
Yeah.
Monster.
Okay.
Monster. I know you waiting. You know what I'm saying? See how I'm a rap?
Yeah, I'm gonna kick your ass back there, like 300. Right into that pit. I was gonna kick your ass. You say something stupid about Jid.
Jid been going off, bro. Since
Isaiah Rashad still be hitting. His Civic demo still, it's still a classic. That one still hits. But it's those things that keep me listening to hip hop. It's those things that keep me looking for music, because I know there's artists out there that I love, that make music that I love. You feel me? You know, make all that noise.
You're right.
Oh, hi.
You didn't say shit when he was doing it. Okay. Fuck Nito, right?
That was on the low like this. He all like this.
Can't eat motherfucking.
You dropping pottery over here? What's going on?
You know what I'm saying?
I said like 4 words and I can't even like. Shut the fuck up.
Nito over here playing domino.
You know what I'm saying? He's shoveling on the table. But now, but with this is gonna be off the hip hop, but with the amount of hip hop that I really stopped listening to, a lot more R&B crept into the life. And you know what's funny? I'm going through the catalog, and I'm singing. I'm like, damn, I forgot about this, man. And I'm like, man, these are hitters after hitter back in the days. And then I started going back. We going back into the 80s, you know, and you know, so it's going into listening to old school R&B.
Yes, sir.
And to me right now, like, you know, R&B is different these days. It's very different, but Lucky Day.
I've been a fan of Lucky Day, but I put Lucky Day on in the car the other day, and I had to get Lucky Day turned off.
Oh man.
But okay, so now I'm gonna ask you a question. Still in the same topic though. How good are you at separating the artist from their actions?
It depends on the action, though.
Okay, I don't know if you're ready for this one.
Then. If it's we talking about like abuse and
we're actually talking about something a little bit less than that. He's just a deadbeat. Yes, yeah. You see what I'm saying?
No, but just keep talking about love that you don't know, I guess.
Exactly. But yeah, I'm gonna agree with you. Lucky Day is definitely one of my artists that I like.
So my thing is, he did a sample of Music Soul Child, Have Crazy.
Yes, he did.
And that's amazing. Yeah, that's a very great song. Music Soul Child is one of my favorite R&B artists. So to hear someone take that and do what they did, I was like, wow.
Okay. Dog.
And her?
Yeah. Okay. Listen, I mean,
I love that soul. I love that stuff that I'm hearing. Because for a long time, R&B niggas were trap artists. Wow. Trap artists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean,
and nothing about Satilla because his last album was really good. So
but it was more trapped than anything. I got you.
Yeah,
it was trapped out. Man.
So it's that type of thing. So and then a lot of people that know me, they know I'm a nerd. So I listen to a lot of video game music, a lot of instrumentals, a lot of beat tapes.
Yeah, I got
beat tapes, and it just be low key, lo-fi stuff. So that's what I got. And I mean, my Spotify, that yearly wrap up. Rap was very small, and those video game themes, those anime music, those beat tapes, those instrumentals, they took the chunk of my listening time. And you're working in IT, you know what it is. I just being there. I'm not even trying to listen to words.
Right, exactly.
I want some chill stuff. I'm typing, doing my thing, or whatever the case is. So, So, but my hip hop is there. A lot of R&B, and a lot of my other stuff. I listen to it, and I listen to. I ain't gonna lie, I listen to lots of alternative rock music. So
Nito had some fly shit bump when we came in.
People don't realize, man. A lot of hip hop artists and rap artists from back then to now, a lot of samples come from some of these pop songs, some of these rock songs, and Joe Budden was one of the top when he did one of those. Because I know he took a couple samples from Emoji. I think her name was Emoji Heap. Yeah, bruh. Yeah. He turned in some nice joints. So yeah.
Nah, shit. We was I'm gonna call it the Edge of 17 by Stevie Nicks and Fleetwood Mac. Nito was just playing that shit earlier today, and that was sampled by fucking Destiny's Child and them. Beyonce for fucking I Don't Think You're Ready for This.
You see what I'm saying? Every one of those things when you start opening up your palette of music, you start realizing, hold up. You know, I mean, I ain't no rock like that for a long time. Yeah. So when I found out when Trick Daddy did that one song, If You Ready, I ain't know
Ozzy.
Yeah, that was Ozzy. I ain't know that was. I didn't know that at the time. So
Nito, I'm like, tell him the story. Tell him the funny story.
That's crazy. What is the story?
With Matt, remember how what's the call it?
So you might as well tell it.
Yeah, you tell the story. Listen, you tell the story. All right, bet. Listen, so. What's I'm gonna call it? Back in the day, like he's saying, with that same song, "Let's Go" with Trick Daddy and Lil Jon. That song was sampled from Ozzy Osbourne. So there was a summer that I had went over Nito's crib, and he had a stepfather at the time, and he was a white dude, and he had heard us listening to the song, right? And then he just casually walks himself into the room like, "You guys don't even know where that's sampled from." You guys don't even know who sings where that song really came from. You remember that?
They love doing that.
We
were a band shirt of a white band. They'd be like, "Do you even know who that is?" Like, you have no idea who Metallica is. And I'm like,
G-checking all the time. And our name back in the day before daFeaux Nito, it was Florida Boys. You know what I'm saying? Not Florida Boys. Florida Boys. This man gonna call us Flower Boys.
Sure did.
Hurt my motherfucking feelings. I ain't even want to rap no more.
And it was them Flower Boys.
Literally.
Do the impersonation again.
You guys don't even know who the fuck this is right here.
You know what it remind me of?
Don't tell me Officer Dangle, man.
No. That's from
Reno.
No, nah. I'm talking about the show with Chris Pratt.
Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
Parks and Rec. So you know the dude from Brooklyn Nine-Nine when he was the park officer and he talked mad loud. He talked exactly like that. I'm gonna show you this skit. I'm gonna show you this skit. Oh my God, you started.
Oh man, but it's that Pops was a trip, dog. He's steady fucking making us feel crazy as hell, man. That's crazy as hell, man.
So before we even head out, we end this. Y'all got anything recent, anything news wise? I don't even follow news like that. Anything you saw that like piqued your interest?
I mean, I'll say this, man. Yo, a hell of a fucking win for Panama, yo. There was a recent contract that was about to be signed where, to my knowledge, and Panama, feel free to drop comments if I have any information that may be messed up. The contract, it was where they was going to be able to mine in Panama. Canada was going to be able to mine in Panama, and whatever they got out of the mining, they just took out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so basically the country wouldn't eat. So while they was going through the whole process of them coming to terms with that contract, if they gonna sign or not, dog, like, it wasn't no shipment coming in, literally it wasn't no food coming in, like, and my mom's just living there, and I'm like, yo, are you okay? Like, cause she can't go to the grocery store, she can't go nowhere to go, you know what I'm saying, do her regular one too. But luckily, you know what I'm saying, she had her shit, and you know what I'm saying, she was good for about, I believe, the month that Panama wasn't able to get their regular resources. So a W ended up coming where, I want to say due to the people of Panama protesting, they ended up not going through with the contract. So Canada had to take that walk, you know what I'm saying, right back to Canada and take their motherfucking asses over there and stay there so they don't come, you know what I'm saying, trying to busy up the people in Panama. So that's the recent news that really piqued my interest. I'm not really too much into politics and things like that. You know, of course, if you're a fan of the Royal Word podcast, you know that ain't what to discuss here. You know what I'm saying? Politics and all of that. This ain't the home for that. But I would say in light of any news that piqued my interest that is uplifting and is worldly, it will be that, man. So listen, if this is Kuwait, motherfucking Idaho, wherever the hell you at, and you got something going on in your town, in your city, in your country that's not supposed to be going down, fight!
Idaho?
I don't know. Y'all may be having some situations with the potatoes.
You know what I mean? The potatoes is
fucking...
The potatoes ain't being picked up.
Somebody might be trying to take y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all land out there.
We showed on chips and fries out
here. Over here trying to fucking have a monopoly on the potatoes and shit.
Idaho.
Sure? I'm trying to be global with it. You know what I'm saying? Kenya.
Idaho. Yeah, Nito, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I don't have nothing extravagant like that.
Oh, extravagant.
Yeah.
I'm always saying, like, go ahead, Nito.
Yeah, you worry about the potatoes. Truth be told, like, I don't watch TV. I don't keep up with the news. I don't even have my own personal Instagram, so I don't have current events. However, what I am looking forward is 2024. We got H3 album. That's gonna be the third installment of daFeaux Nito, Here Today, Gone Tomorrow.
Now that's news right there.
Yeah,
I ain't mad. No, that's real
Idaho,
news. Idaho, man. Fuck you, yo.
Go ahead, man.
We got Nito Nightmare and His Amazing Friends. That's a collab album with me featuring my amazing friends. I'm working on a Florida Christmas album for 2024, so it's gonna be like what Christmas is for Floridians. You feel me?
It's not white.
I was gonna say
it ain't a white Christmas.
It all depends. It all depends on the type of white you talking about.
Yeah. Oh, I know one thing is gonna be Feliz Navidad.
You feel me? And then I got an album that's been in the works, like literally, like. Let's say I probably mentioned it 5 years ago, so let's say 5 years in the making.
I'm sorry.
No, literally, Steven Universe. That's just gonna be in the making. God. And then, as far as like events and shit, expect more pop-ups this year. And then more.
Expect a big ass show.
Yeah, you feel
expect
me?
a
More
big
live
ass show.
Yeah, more live shows, more pop ups.
Big ass show.
And then expect more fucking features on the podcast.
Yeah.
So yeah, you feel me? So that's all I got.
That sounds like the goals right there for 2024.
You feel me? So,
because I was gonna ask what's the goals, but he already mentioned his goals, man. We're just gonna sort of go into your goals as well.
Yeah.
What you trying to do?
Shit.
So I'm not no news or nothing. I'm good. I'm reading books. I don't read a newspaper, so it's all good. I don't really follow news like that. So, but if something ever do pop up, oh, you know what? I'm tripping.
Go ahead.
Yo Hakusho.
Go.
It's out on Netflix, I think, today, which is Thursday. I just dated it.
Not today because Netflix was down today, but
right.
Well, either way, by the time you see this, Yo Hakusho is out, and if any anime fans, we need to watch that. And I got my brothers in mind that they know who they are. We're gonna get together and we're gonna talk about this and much more. Next topic before we bounce. Goals for you. I know you did music goals already, but goals for the rest of this year and next year.
Okay. You want to go or? Yeah, okay, I got you. For the rest of this year, man, I have one goal for the rest of the year. No more loud talking. I'm playing. Just no more bullshit. No more bullshit. No, because for real, like on some real shit, I just don't want to go through no more shit for the rest of the motherfucking year. What's today's date? The 17th? 18th? 15th.
14. 14. Y'all were guessing. We could just swipe real quick and just look. We're 14th. Okay.
Clearly, I am tired. Okay. But nah, for real. My goal for the rest of the year is peace. Tranquility. Okay. I do not want any more disturbances. I just want to get through my year, and I want to get through it happily. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. And I'm going about it in aggressive manners so that it can happen. Okay? I don't want no more shit.
How you want peace, but you're being so aggressive?
Because
it won't bring you peace, brother. It won't.
There's no peace without war.
Yeah, but your peace doesn't need war.
But the thing about, in order for me to get my peace, I have to be aggressive.
To who?
To certain outside energies that are pissing me the fuck off. I'm gonna be real.
You know, communication go a long way.
It does, and I do communicate.
Communication can actually, make war disappears.
You're right, and it's just that communication goes a long way on both ends.
Yeah, I know.
It's just that if my communication isn't getting through on the other end and it leads to a disconnection, then I am only going to aggressively choose to move past that to enjoy the rest of my year.
But you don't have to aggressively move. You can just move.
Right. But sometimes people think that's aggressive. Just, I don't give a fuck about you no more.
Yeah, sensitives.
Yeah, thank you. So that's why.
We got some sensitive people out here.
Yeah. Oh, and for 2024, the goal there is busy up myself with doing the things that I love the most. That's it.
Okay. You, sir?
I think 2024, my biggest goal is financial freedom.
I like that.
So just trying to and I'm not saying I'm trying to be like the richest nigga, but I'm trying to be like in a level where like I'm not living check to check, like worried about how I'm gonna eat next week type shit.
No, definitely. I like that. For the rest of this year, my goal is to keep on working on my habits, on my good habits, and breaking bad habits, which I've been doing actually pretty good.
I love it.
I'm doing pretty good. And also to make sure I ended in a happy note like I did last year. Last year I ended it at a high, and this year I want to do the same thing. He's like a little kid. He's just like a little kid. About to aggressively snuffle.
The aggression. You can peacefully tap him.
Just Just take your time with it.
Just take your time. Okay?
Nah, but it's to continue happiness in 2024 is major goals professionally and you know and my personal life. Okay. Wanna start working on making moves towards better living for me and the family. Yeah. You feel me? Better choices of being healthy, which one of the habits I've been working on. Right. And professionally, just start working on some stuff that we're moving on up that me and you talked about.
Yes, sir. Big things coming.
It is. It's big things, and it's a lot of work that's gonna be happening this year, 2024. And I also want to drop more podcast episodes.
Yeah, man.
Not only with these fellas, but like I said, I got some of my brothers that I'm not gonna mention because I want them to introduce themselves when they come on the episode. We're gonna talk about anime, video games, a lot of my nerdy shit. That's on this side, and always personal stuff. That's where we go. But the goals are every goal here is attainable. Right. It's simple. It's just hard work for each one. Happiness is simple, but it's hard work because people like to take that from you. You feel me? People get angry about that. Moving on up and however, whatever, like even it's professionally for yourself, whatever the case is, it's simple when you put your mind to it.
That's where it starts.
But the hard part is the outside energy.
Yeah.
The us is simple.
Yeah.
But we make it it difficult for ourselves. Right. When you sit down and realize, you know what? I'm wilding.
Exactly.
I'm angry for no reason.
For no damn reason.
Also, one of my other biggest goals is to stay connected with my peoples. This year, I've been very bad at being connected with friends, family, you know, it's just and with the good people in my life in general. I've been real bad with it. I can admit it. That's on me. Next year, 2024, is to do that. I'm not going to say the rest of this year, get the rest of this year. I'm going to keep it very chill. I got a lot of things I got to take care of. Yes, with that said, y'all already know. Man, hit the like button.
Hit the like button. Don't just hit it, but smash the like button.
Like
smash the subscribe
It's free. It don't cost nothing.
Okay. And share.
Hit the subscribe. You already
know. And while you share, comment down below.
Yeah, drop some comments, man. Let us know how we did.
And then on top of that, hit the notification bell.
Yeah, do that too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But the biggest one, like he just said, share. Especially if you feel like the conversation, all that we did will help people.
Yeah.
From the biggest losses to the wins, to hip hop music, to goals, to happiness, to everything that we talk about, to everything that I talk about all the time.
Yes.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
And remember, everything starts with you. Everything starts with you. You feel me? And you live your life according to how you need to live it to make sure you're good with yourself. Don't let nobody dictate how you move. Don't let nobody dictate what you need to do. Don't let nobody dictate or even tell you who you are because you know who you are.
You do.
All right? With that said, peace. Love.